I would like to welcome you all to this event on behalf of Uría Menéndez. It's an honor and a privilege for us to be joining forces with Cushman and Wakefield in the launch of this investment guide. We tend to say that we are not a Portuguese firm or a Spanish firm, we are an Iberian firm, and I think this is the buzz today, the milestone that we have an Iberian approach to the market. I think this is good for both Spain and Portugal. This is how we look at it. I think this is the first Iberian investment guide ever launched, so in that sense it's also something, an accomplishment from our end. And in the city I have not seen so many Iberian events, so this is hopefully creating a trend in the city, which I think is useful for everyone. Just to give a flavor regarding the history of this guide, we have this history started back in 2011, where we have in Portugal started an investment guide story with Cushman back in the crisis as a tool to try to push the country up. And we have made two versions of that guide by then. It has worked very well. And last year we challenged our Spanish colleagues, both in Uría and in Cushman, so that we can cover both the countries in one single guide. And I think this is what we have trying to accomplish. Regarding the guide itself, we have tried to provide a panoramic view on the real estate investment, not only on the commercial side, that is the usual drill, but also allocating the legal part of it, putting ourselves into the shoes of the investors, and in that sense we have prepared a panoramic view of what we feel it's key for any foreign investment in real estate, both in Spain and Portugal, and the focus has been more corporate real estate focused rather than a simple asset deal usual approach, and in that sense we have tried to cover the type of property vehicles existing in Portugal and in Spain. In Spain, the famous SOCIMIs, and Portugal, real estate funds. Also, we have covered property finance. Well, this is property finance, the urban planning side, which is key, special licensing, for instance, shopping centers, the leases, all the terms and conditions that you may need to find are there. So it's a good manual, sort of speak, so that you may to get to know the Portuguese market. Of course, taxes, and ultimately also the labor legislation, given that it might be important for some investments in real estate. We have tried to do that also, bearing in mind that legally wise at least, we have now a more sophisticated approach by the investors, a more corporate real estate approach of the investments that we have been seeing both in Spain and in Portugal for the last years, notably with I'm sure have you heard about the Octopus project, meaning the purchase of the NPLs both in Spain and in Portugal by Lone Star. It has been a massive transaction that launched, I think, a trend both in Portugal and in Spain, and the SOCIMI, for instance, and so I think this goes with the needs of the market.